How are we all doing today? Good afternoon. I'm Meteorologist Randy, obviously. So, today I wanted to talk about a few showers and maybe a thunderstorm here and there across Massachusetts right now. So, let me first get set up a little bit here. Let's play some non-copyrighted music, so you don't just hear me talk. I like to try to do a few things differently around here. Okay. So as you can see right here, now I'm broadcasting my Chromebook, which my Chromebook is really good on, performance-wise. So, music should be playing in the background on my tablet. Should be. Okay. Screensaver turned off. Alright, so these are the showers and storms that are going on right now. I think due to the fact that it's so cloudy right now. And there wasn't much sun, so the instability must be low. And I don't think it's really that much of a cold front. It's like, I think it's stalling out a little bit, so I don't think there's a lot of instability to start with, so I think these are just going to be weak thunderstorms and some isolated downpours. I'm pretty sure we have chances up to like 9-10 o'clock this evening in eastern Mass. I think most of the action is going to be lifting up towards the low Nashua, Haverhill area. I think that's the last piece of energy is going to be lifting up into that area. So, alright, as you can see, there's some lightning down in Connecticut right here. As you can see from these little bolts right here. It's not really a lot of lightning activity in Mass. But I'm pretty sure as the afternoon progresses, it could be a little line that forms. And as far as I know from other people that were posting on social media, there's not much steering flow. The wind at the surface is pretty much calm, depending on what model you use. Now, what does it say which model it's at? Wait. Oh, I see the models down here. Obviously a good model for shirt trimmers to her. As you can see right there, there's no wind at the surface, so there's not really any, energy being injected into these storms here. There is a little cold front moving through over here in New York as the winds are blowing down in the valleys right here at about 13 miles per hour. Let's kick off some elevation right here. let's go to 850. Winds of only moving like 15 miles an hour right there, so I would say the surface of the thunderstorms not really moving that much, 15 miles per hour. So these storms are going to be either nearly stationary to not moving at all, really. I don't think there's going to be enough like instability to have the storms grow too far, so even if they do grow a little bit, the upper levels are only like going 35 miles per hour, but then that could be only tilting the clouds 35 miles per hour at the top, so it may not be moving the storms that fast. So let's go down to like 700. So as far as I can tell, the storms are only going to be going like 20 to 30 miles per hour, even if they grow strong enough to tap into upper level winds there. So as you can see right there, the winds are southwest aloft, pretty much just aloft is the same direction. Yeah, it's basically southwest winds pretty much from like almost the surface all the way down to so there's definitely not any wind shear problems here, meaning rotating winds law. Pretty much the winds are pretty much the same direction in all the levels, so we aren't going to be worrying about any tornado potential, that's for sure. That's not what I was hoping to do. Nope. Hey. Yeah, the wind's pretty much the same direction aloft. There's not really that much lapse rate. It's pretty much the same temperature. Very, very slight temperature drop in elevation. So there's not enough lapse rate. There's not any wind shear, directional wind shears. It's not really. It's really the winds gradually get breezier as we go up in elevation, so there's not a lot of wind shear aloft. There's no directional wind shear. There is not much heat through the clouds that were forming today. So all those little factors right there lead to just minor thunder and a couple of isolated downpours. So the severe threat is not there today. It's just occasional downpours and showers, and maybe a rumble of thunder here and there, but as I can see, not much. As we progress this, if we progress the current radar and we go throughout the whole entire rest of the evening, I'm pretty sure that all the action is going to be in Central Mass. By the time we get to like 7, 8 o'clock tonight, and maybe by 10 o'clock tonight, it's going to move out up through Lowell in Haverville area in Manchester, as the southwest winds will blow the leftover energy up there. And then the showers and storms are done, and then a low pressure system is going to be forming along this cold front and a little trough. If we look at the wind profiles here, see this little cold front right here that's dipping down right here? If you look at upper level winds, let's go to 500 millibars. This little trough right here, it's not a cutoff low because it's not a full rotation, but this thing is going to start dropping down, and it's going to enact a low pressure system off the New York's coast that is going to slam us with rain starting tonight through Saturday morning. So a 24-hour period of very heavy rains in a couple of rounds. It's not going to be all at once, but it's going to be very, very rainy 24 hours starting tonight. because of this little trough right here. Actually, I almost could say that this is a cutoff, not a cutoff low, but a actual a low pressure system. As you can see, it's a full rotation there. That's probably what's causing the instability at the surface, which would make for this very rainy storm system. As you can see, I'm using the arrow from windy.com. As you can see, all this rain starts coming in after midnight in Western Mass. It's going to be a very rainy afternoon. Maybe some thunderstorms in Connecticut, as the arrow is saying right here. Few thunderstorms in the warm sector there, but it's mainly going to be in Connecticut, Southeast Mass, Cape and the Island. The rain continues all the way until at least Saturday afternoon. It might not fully dry out, as the storm is just a very intense storm. Some people might be thinking, why didn't we get these type of storms during the winter? It give us a blizzard, but it never happened because we had too much cold, dry air in the winter time, so it could never produce big storms. So it looks like most of Saturday looks like it's going to be on and off, leftover showers in the back end of the low. But since the HER is only 9 kilometers, it could be overdoing the precipitation chances in the back end. It could end up just being mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of a shower on the back end. But as we get to Sunday, high pressure starts to get back under control, and temperatures are going to be pretty warm for yours. Actually, Sunday is only going to be 65 degrees. That's probably because cold air in the back end of the low. On Sunday morning, looks like it warms up rather slightly. Yeah, it's supposed to be abundant sunshine on Sunday, and it's supposed to be probably 10 to 50 mile an hour winds on your Sunday. Temperatures in the mid 60s. I expect 65 for a high in general. See how the resolution kind of drops when you go from the GFS to the Euro right there? There's a little bit more detail. When you're looking at some of these models here, you got to take that into account there. As some models don't have the finer details that the terrain will play on. Sometimes the models don't, foresee the sun's strength. So I'm pretty sure 65 on average is probably going to be 70 in some places on Sunday. It's going to be a beautiful day for your Mother's Day. Alright, I put my tablet on the ground so I don't hold it and make my hand fall asleep. Alright, what's next on the table right here? Oh yeah, as we move forward in the weather, high pressure system seems to be in the control pretty much for the next 3 days. It's going to be very nice weather for you on Monday. Monday should be mostly sunny again. Temperature should be there in the low 70s. Looks like mid 60s in the Berkshire area because high elevation. It looks like 70, low 70s expected to be Monday on the sunshine. Looks like winds out of the southwest from the high pressure system offshore. It'll be a beautiful day on Monday. I think Tuesday is supposed to be sunny with high clouds filtering towards the afternoon, but I think it's supposed to be mostly sunny with high clouds. Temperature should be a lot warmer as warm air pushes ahead of the next low. Looks like mid-70s or even 80 in Manchester. It says in the Euro right there. So it's going to be a warm day Tuesday as warm air is probably pushing ahead of the next low. The next low is probably going to be sometime on Wednesday. I think the next chance of instability. We're going to have a storm system that's going to be spinning along Florida that's going to finally push up the coast. As you can see right there, by Wednesday afternoon we're in the rain again. It's still kind of far out to pan out how it's going to happen completely, but I'm pretty sure a low pressure system is going to be pesky for the next couple of days. Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday, as you can see from this, the Euro model. Then there could be a break as high pressure backs in. There's also another low pressure system coming in eventually. Actually, it looks like it just reforms offshore and sort of misses us this weekend. But then again, I'm going way too far out right now because after 5 or 7 days, it becomes tricky. Friday's 1, Saturday's 2, Sunday 3, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday is 7 days, so it looks like we're gonna have some instability coming in on Wednesday afternoon, Thursday, Friday, and then according to the Euro, it's gonna high pressure system is gonna back in. See, by the time Wednesday, that low pressure system from Florida is going to push up. It's going to get us wet again. As you can see, daily the rain chances are possible. As according to all the color. GFS says that there's also a chance of rain on Saturday too. Though we're getting so far out, so it's going to be hard to forecast that far out. So it looks like, as far as I can tell, it looks like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday at least it's going to be wet. Now the next thing I want to talk about is how much rain is expected in the next 24 hours from tonight into Saturday morning. Give or take right now, it's Saturday at 10 o'clock. It looks like it's going to be up to 2 inches in the valley areas in New York, as you can see here. I'm grabbing looks like it's going to be an inch or two depending on what model you're looking at. Oh, that's the GFS I'm looking at. I'm not even looking at the Euro. The Euros wants to throw 2 inches at us in certain places, maybe 2 inches and a half. So I expect 1 to 2 inches, maybe even 3 this storm here. That's for, actually this is for like midnight tonight through at least, let's say, 10 a.m. or so on Saturday. So I thought Saturday was going to be rain all day afternoon. Started at like 3 o'clock. Yeah, I expect rain from midnight tonight all the way through at least Saturday evening. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some residual or back-end rain on the back end of that roll, but I'm pretty sure that Saturday is not out in the woods. It's not going to be pouring, but there's going to be chances of some back-end rain as the roll moves out. So that's pretty much your forecast for the next 7 days. So pretty much rain the next 2 days, I would say, Friday and Saturday. Then it's going to become sunny and much nicer on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. By the time we get to Wednesday, we're going to settle weather. Probably will be the story for the next like 3 or 4 days till like Saturday. And then hopefully Sunday it dries out again, and then I'm not going to go any further than that. It's like 7 days. So most of that, what I just talked about was on my blog site, which is also linked to my YouTube page. So all this stuff shouldn't be new to any of my Massachusetts, fans that follow me, because they should already know to do that by now. I haven't seen any chat messages unless it like disappeared on me. But that's pretty much the forecast for the next 7 days. And I'm just gonna play around with the radar and see what we can do. There's some lightning down here in these patchy storms right here. Southwick, New Hartford, Torrington, Ridgefield. There's a little lightning there, nothing too horrendous. Like I said, due to the limited sunshine and not really that much, wind shear. Wind shear is basically the change in wind speed and the height. There's no directional wind shear, so there's the wind's going up all the same direction, so there's not going to be any spinning in the cloud because there's no rotation in the air. So it's only going to be a few isolated downpours, a little bit of rumble, thunder. I wouldn't think it would be crazy. And while I'm talking about thunderstorms, why don't I could actually navigate my Chromebook with my my tablet that I put up. Yes, I can do that. Oh my lord. I was holding my tablet all that time and I didn't even need to do that because I could just navigate it on my tablet using Chrome Remote Desktop. I'm using Chrome Remote Desktop because my tablet has streaming software since it's an Android, and my Chromebook is very terrible at live streaming. You know, I tried to do live streaming on the Chromebook several times during the actual thunderstorm event, and either the tab would freeze out or the Chromebook would freeze out, and I would have to hard restart it and stuff like that. And I said enough is enough. So as you can see right here, I can see that a line could be forming right in central and eastern Mass, but that's toward 9 p.m. tonight. So it looks like the action that might start forming is not going to happen for another like 3 hours almost. And as I was telling you, eastern Mass towards Lowell and Haverhill area is going to be probably the last area of, thunder, because the winds are out of the southwest. So all the energy is going to be dropped to New Hampshire. Then, like I was telling you, that there is a like a drop or cutoff low that's going to be dropping down into our area. It's probably going to be a cold a level low, causing instability. So this low pressure system right here is going to start forming a lot of. That's not even 18Z. I thought it was. So there's the chances of showers right there toward 7, 8 o'clock tonight. As I can see in the latest run here, it's only going to be showers on and off throughout the night. Nothing heavy, as it takes for that low pressure to gather its energy as it goes over. So it looks like tonight is going to be on and off showers, drizzle, but nothing serious. Looks like most of the rain starts getting concentrated by the afternoon into the evening. This is where the heaviest rain is going to fall as the storm starts getting more mature. It looks like it's going to be Friday evening into Saturday morning. This storm is going to have the most impact. Looks like it spins in place for a few hours. In a moment of time during an overnight, it looks like the rain is going to be only in Vermont and New Hampshire, as the low is right on top of us, and we're only going to have drizzle and light rain, as you can see. That's only one model's brain of how it's going to play out, though. Not any one model is 100% correct. That's why it's called guidance. That's why it's only supposed to guide you into what may happen, but the fact is that this model could be completely incorrect. But I do know oh, hey, that's not what I wanted to do. I do know at least 1 to 2, 3 inches won't be out of the question, depending on where the heaviest bands will set up, that's for sure. Okay. In a moment. And as I'm using tropical tidbits right now, I want to state this so I can do citing purposes right here. Thank you, Tropical Tidbits from Larry Cohen, for a great website that's easy for general users to understand. It's very easy to navigate, so I can show my fans every single day and make my job possible being an independent meteorologist. Your website is amazing. I want to tell you a story about it. I found your website when I was getting stressed out when Weather Underground stopped using their model data when it was transitioning from being Weather Underground to being merged to the Weather Channel. So this website has been in my disposal ever since, like, I don't know, 9 or 10 years, ever since like 2014 to 2015 era. I pick it at what time, but it's got to be somewhere around 15 or 16. So thank you, Larry Cole, for a great website. He's an amazing guy for creating such a good website right here. I use it every single day to try to get a general overview of what's going to happen at least 7 days out. I try to don't go too far out because, you know, what it seems is like even 12 hours out or 24 hours out. So I try to keep in my mind at least 7 days out at all times so I can keep my fans up to date. So that model right there is one model, but I want to look at this model right here. This model is also saying patchy 3 inches in this area, but when you looked at the other model, it shifted more to the east. So it's all depending on where the heaviest bands will form, but don't be surprised to see another 2-3 inch storm out of this low pressure system. let's just take a look at another model's perspective. Maybe take a look at the NAM 3 kilometer. Looks like once the thunderstorms start fading out in eastern Mass, as you can see right there, it looks like there's a little break tonight. Looks like western Mass gets into a little bit of rain in the morning, but it doesn't look like it's going to stop pouring until we get to mid to late afternoon. So it looks like there's a little lull in the action tonight into tomorrow morning. It looks like the afternoon it starts having some heavy downpours. I won't say that there will be thunderstorms though. I don't think it's going to be warm enough, right? No, it's going to be only 50 degrees. So I don't think thunderstorms is going to be expected at all. Not unless you get some good convection around the low pressure system. Maybe you'll get a rumble or thunder, but I don't think it's a warm enough atmosphere. Extremely heavy rain are possible along the moist, unstable sector of the storm. As you can see, heavy rain over the Cape and the island. That's probably going to be some thunderstorms there. And then there could be another wave of energy looping around. As you can see, that this model is more aggressive than the HERB, which I showed you first. Then sometime on Friday afternoon, the low pressure system is right on top of us. That may, cut off the rainfall totals for a little bit, and then some rain and some showers and downpours in the back end of the low is expected. So it looks like Saturday ain't going to be completely dry. By your Sunday, it starts drying out. It will be sunny for the next Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Temperatures like 65 on average on Sunday. Monday is going to be around 70 to 75 degrees. Per say 70 on average, then 75 on average on Tuesday as we warm up, and then it's going to start raining again, most likely, or on Wednesday. It all depends on how that low pressure system forces itself in. There's instability around, but I'm not too sure how it will play out. See, the Canadian wants to say it's supposed to rain both weekend days, different batches of rain there. But this model is a little bit all over the place. I'm not sure that I would use that model. I want to say that this one's more accurate. And as the rain pushes in, it becomes instability. And then it looks like high pressure backs in. Not really reading chat because I'm not paying attention with 0 viewers though, but there's that storm going bye-bye. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday looks dry. Wednesday the rain comes right back in. Instability, showers and storms possible Thursday and Friday. Even Saturday there's a little piece of energy from another system out west. But there's a lot of chances of rain in the next several days. That's for sure. I'm looking at the 12Z GFS, and GFS is trying to say rain Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even Saturday, maybe a break Sunday. Who knows? It's a little bit uncertain, but I think at this point right now we have to wait until we get to like Tuesday before we can really pinpoint what's going to happen the rest of next week, because we're not sure how the storm off the coast of Florida will push up north and how it's going to play, give a role in the for next week. So as you probably heard, it's dinner time right now, and I've been live for about a half an hour, so that's good enough for right now. There's not going to be really any excitement out of these storms. Just a few rumbles, thunders, downpours, nothing really going to be severe at all, I don't think at all. So this is Meteorologist Randy from Massachusetts saying peace out for now, and I will catch you in another live stream, hopefully in the near future. Peace out. Catch you in another one.